Dark greetings, whippersnappers. This is Vamp Gramps coming to you from the V Rising world of Vardoran. And we are doing one more castle tour before everything gets wiped and destroyed and all of our hard work goes away, but that's okay. And I wanted to show you this is what Gramps is going to look like when we are doing our updated series. And first, on this server, I've got a fancy vampire hunter hat. So I wanted to show you that before we get into this. As of this recording, we are less than a week away from 1.0 of V Rising, and that will be Castlevania Mania. So we're excited about that. This is a castle I created, and we are up here in Gloomrot South. So sort of the southern part of Gloomrot, not the first spot that you would come across, but maybe the second one. It's not a huge spot, and again, this is a modified server, but you know, as far as building goes, it's not really very modified. So let's come and take a look at this. One thing I like about this spot is that it's got some access to some things. So this is sort of my entrance area. I built two separate buildings, and I've got shards over here inside this building. And here I've got some blood stockpiled, some 100%, because what I've got is a 100% brute, a 100% warrior, 100% rogue, 100% worker. Oh, what's that worker? Oh, he's a 100% creature. Look at that. That's a werewolf, a 100% scholar, and a 100% actual worker. It's not going to convert into a werewolf. That was great timing. So this is my sort of prison complex. We have a one of my servants here whose name is Stuart. So if you know, you'll see other servants around. I'll point them out as we get along. And if you know what the theme of the servants is, then just state it in the comments, and you'll get a +1 double like from me if you're correct. So this is kind of a cool area. So we're right above a little encampment, and so what I did is I've got this little gate right here, so I can just hop down and I can farm those guys. Or when I was starting out, you know, and you get to a point where the mutant grease is hard to come by, I'd come around this corner, I would see there was just a ton of mutant grease here because they'd been attacked by mutants from the lake, and they all died, and the mutants all died, so I'd just run down and grab all that up. So that's why I have that gate. And oh, here's another servant, Squirrely Dan. How you doing, Squirrely Dan? Doing's goods. So this is just a little garden I've got up here. It's just purely decorative. You know, some grapes, and you know, not a huge garden by any means, but just a pretty little thing. I had to build that twice as tall to get the double height to get the shards in here. I also have a couple of other werewolves you'll see low blood. That one's 7%. This one over here is 17%. And then I've got a gate, a little door over here. And over here I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more werewolves that are all very low blood percentages. And the reason for that is these guys are great for making blood merlot. So when you need blood merlot, you just come and grab them and you're good to go. Just in case you haven't watched my other videos, this is on a PvE server. So I'm not worried about people coming in and stealing these things. And the way these are built, you have to open this gate first before you can get in and interact with the prison cell. So even though it's a PvE server, if you don't have this, other people can come and steal your prisoners, and we don't want that. I'm going to do a quick recharge. While we're recharging, I see I see Gale has wandered into the area. Hello, Gale. And oh, here's Big Wayne. These servants are all thematically related. Okay, let's do a quick fly around the castle first. This is the castle proper. And wallpaper all around. There's a little landing port I'll show you later. Another little fenced off area to be able to get down to the a different farm or different set of troops. You can also jump off the back here, which is great to get to the Transcendium mine, which is right here for copper ore. So that was super handy when I was farming goods up. So at the bottom level, I made use of these of the big gates, of course. Another thing is, on a PvE server, I like to leave everything wide open. I like people coming in, exploring, having a good time, checking out everything. This is our little throne room. And in the throne room, we have a couple of treasured prisoners too. Another werewolf at 100%. This is our blood fountain, our castle heart. Over here, we've got just a stockpile of blood that we can use to refill it. And here's the throne. And another, this is a scholar over here. Just a couple little seating areas around. Another little seating area down here. Oh, and one up above. So back here, right behind the throne, we have our servants' coffins. And hello, Katie. Part of the theme. And back here, we have another little camp. So again, you can see there's a bunch of goodies out in here that I could jump down and grab. Don't need it right now. And there's a taser and a pyro still around. So excellent. Okay, let's go around, and you see we've got our blue teleporter here. Off to the side, we're going to come up steps to the second level. And we've got our little jewel crafting room. And this is a little room here for alchemy. And Derry, hello Derry, hanging out in the tailor's area. Another little seating spot. Now this is a little escape shaft. Oh, Bonnie McMurray. This is a little escape shaft, and just makes it quick and easy to get down to the ground floor. But I'll show you some of that later. So we're going to go up to this next level, which is another crafting level. So this is a little bit bigger stuff. We've got our forge. And who's this? Ah, Riley Jonesy. Hello, you knuckleheads. And then also our workshop. So I see a lot of people will have a ton of sawmills, a ton of forges, but or furnaces, but you don't really need that many, to be honest. Just some little decorations. Here's another little escape hatch. You can jump down there to be on the second floor. And up staircase, and this is our library / storage room / entrance hall. So this is where I come in a lot of times when I'm just zoning in. We've got everything stockpiled here that we need and labeled. This server does have increased stack levels, but this is the server where we're going to be playing when 1.0 comes out. We've got a little study here, a little paper press, another seating area, plenty of plant fiber, the Athenium, and more More treasures. So yeah, this is where we're going to be playing. Oh, and here's the horse, my horse. This is Puppers. Hello, Puppers. Also part of the theme. Hint, hint. Let's go up top. That's our top level. And this is not a maxed out. On this server, we have 500 tiles to build foundation, and we're only using 332 out of 500. And we could even go up another, I believe, another level. But here's our coffin. Just a little dressing area. Got some cool hats. I can go for the full Vampire Hunter outfit. There we go. Hey look, it's me. I'm Tristan. Got some money in here. A little bit, not much. More in here, I think. Yeah. So, and then out here is, I was mentioning this little landing area. This is a landing / takeoff area. So we can fly in, fly out as needed. I was really happy with the way this came out. Now this is just a castle. You know, this is really just set up for me alone. I do have clan mates, and the next castle I build, I was going to make sure to build room for all of them as well. And the reason for that is on this server is going to be very crowded. And I will give all that information when we start up with the other, with the full series. I've got some plants planted underneath here that kind of shine through, which is kind of cool. You can see that blood rose poking through. When the new series launches, I'm going to give all the information, so if you want to come and visit and check out the castle I'm building there, you are more than welcome to. It will be up and running for a while. So here's, I've mentioned this before, I like having one spot where all 3 teleport pads connect. So that way I can go from the ground floor to this level of crafting and to this level of crafting. Quick and easy. I can also take, you know, if, let's go back up here. So also if I'm on the red level and I need to get down to the bottom, I can just jump. And now I'm at the bottom. So that's sort of the idea behind this. I do like the hum that the shards make. Got chandeliers above the shards. And yeah, so this is this castle. Happy with how it turned out. It's very functional, very easy to get around in, easy to use, fun to use, and so easy to have a good time with it. And looking forward to building our next one, wherever that may be. I've got an idea of where I want it to be, and I'm going to be, when we get started, I'm going to be sort of headed right there. Like, I'm not going to mess around. Oh no, the sun. Yeah, I've got a good amount of sun. I've got 222 sun protection. So I can sit in the sun for quite a while, actually, before it starts to hurt. And, you know, that's just helpful when I'm going places. You can hear the sizzle. The sizzle! It's burning! Not yet. There we go. And that's with no sun resistance potion, even. And on this server, the way it works is you get certain perks after a while. And one of the things we were able to get is by combining a bunch of castles into one. This is a clanmate's castle. But by combining them into one is we got a bonus shard. So you can see we've got the 3 shards, but then we also have Soul Shard of Solaris. So Solaris and the monster, this is the one you get from Adam, and this is the one you used to get from Solaris, which is still in the game files. So having them the two separately means you can double up on your sun protection. So that gives sun resistance by 50, same as this guy. So that's 100 sun resistance since we have those 2 shards. So that's why I wanted to combine or make my next castle big enough to house all 4 clanmates. That way we can, if we're able to do that sort of stuff in the new world, is I will be able to get that. So, good stuff. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, please feel free to leave comments below. But we're looking forward to the new release, which is less than a week away. And we're going to be diving in hard and running for the plot that we want. If we don't get that, we've got some fallback positions. And, this plot is not an optimal plot, but I feel like we made good use out of it. And again, we could go bigger. Oh, look, we've got a Blood Moon coming up. How exciting. So, thank you so much for watching. Please, if you want to see more V Rising content, please like and subscribe and join on in. And please, feel free to say hi in the comments. I will reply. All right, this is Gramps, signing off.